morning, everyone. How are you? I'm Belinda with Just Be Yoga, and this is our Saturday morning Empower Yoga Flow. How's the crew? How is everybody? I have been, rehabilitating and trying to take it easy and practicing a ton of kindness with my own back. At first I had attributed it to overdoing something with some really heavy stuff, and then I just realized everything that I've been doing has been just out of balance, and I was just excessive in everything. And guess what? This really finite vessel says, you know what? I'm just not going to do anymore for you. So it was really humbling, and I am working around it a little bit today. It's still a little painful, but I'm moving a lot better. I was doing the old lady thing, yeah. I am not casting aspersions on old ladies. I'm about to be one, so I probably need to check my language. All right, so good morning. Welcome to our Empowered Yoga Flow. What's up with the crew? I see Kayla, Stephanie, yeah, my back is feeling better. I'm going to put the glasses on so I can see. So how are you guys feeling after last week? Let me know, because I'm ready to take us almost to that level, but we're going to hold some things for a little bit longer and feel the containment of some of these spaces of strength, and looking at surrender, right? I think that we don't think about surrender and strength working together. We think of them as almost polar opposites, but it takes a whole lot of strength to take steps of faith, right? And so we get to flex our strength muscles in different ways. So good morning, come on in. Please let me know, if you're new here, if there's anything that you have a desire for, that you're looking for, like kind of a pose, kind of a breath. But otherwise, we're going to get started. Please modify and moderate for yourselves, as I will be. I'm going to hope to make some suggestions for different modifications as well. We are going to flow. This is going to be about 70 minutes or so, just a little bit over an hour. All right, let's come on down onto our mat for child's pose. I'm going to kick on a little bit of music and make sure that I can still see the screen. Good morning. So we're going to sink our hips back toward our heels. Let the body weight go. Let go of thinking about the outside world and bring our gaze into this internal landscape. What does that mean, bringing our gaze into our internal landscape? What are your nerve endings, your organs telling you? Your bones, your muscles. What are all 5 of your senses telling you? Can we really spend time with them? And the breath. Sit down and have a conversation with our breath. Let that be our yoga today. Letting go of that outside thinking. Lengthen the arms out in front of us, sinking the hips back. Can we feel the duality of that, both directions? Not just going in one direction. Can we feel the body intending energy in both directions? Can you meet yourself where that is and breathe in as we come forward to hands and knees. Tuck the toes, hips rise. Letting the head hang. Pressing the heels back. Downward facing dog. If you need to pedal it out, say hello to the backs of your calves. Feel your support structure, your whole leg, all the way down to the toes, up to the hips. How about the whole arm, from the tips of the fingers, each finger, through the bones of the wrists, up and through the shoulder sockets. What's your breath and your organs getting to do in the middle? Breathe in, tilt the tailbone up. Exhale, roll the spine forward to plank. Breathe. Maybe bring those legs together. Nipples over thumbs. Feel your breath integrated in with you. Notice your mind. Can you keep it right here? Pick one of your senses. Pick an area of your body. When your mind is starting to wander, when your mind is starting to yell or scream or argue, give it one thing to do. Say, here, play with this. Play with the sense of smell. Lift the hips up and back, down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Ha. Right leg lifts. Let's point the toe, open the hip. Feel what wants to move, what freely is ready to move. What are some areas of your body that are saying, give me a minute? Do we know how to start to have these kind of conversations? Can you feel the down dog in the left leg, or are we really in the right? How do we stay with the whole body? Breath in, lift. Exhale, bring the right foot through in between the hands. Deep lunge. Sink in the legs, squeeze inner thighs. Draw the belly up and forward. Push the left heel back. Be in both of your legs. Both of them. That's a lot of territory. Where are you now? Maybe just hop and hop and hop from different areas of the legs, of the groin, of both calves, the skin, the muscles, the sinews. Breathe. Both, all the toes. Left hand down, twist. Keep pushing the left heel back. Are you in the wingspan opening? Are you in your neck? Where are you letting energy, thought, breath in? Good. We'll bring the right hand down, step to plank. Pressing the heels back, nipples over thumbs. Where's your mind? Feel your breath. Love your breath. What's the toy that you gave your mind for attention right now? Just do that one thing. Be present and feel entirely this thing. Everything coming together, everything fighting it. What is going on? Breathe. Surrender. Don't force. Breathe. Feel. Don't force. Breathe. Lift the hips up and back. Down dog. Breath in. Left leg lifts. Point the toe. Open the hip. Press that right heel down. Stay in down dog. What arm are you in more? Can you even that out? What are you forcing? What are we scared to surrender? What have we never surrendered? Could we just try just a little bit? When you're ready, we're going to step the left foot through, staying on the back toes. Sinking in the hips, driving that right heel back. Maybe smile. Do we know what our face muscles are doing? They're valid. They're not, right? The thigh muscles aren't more valid than the face muscles. The back isn't more valid. We live in the whole thing. The whole thing is the house. Right hand down, revolve. Breath in. Breath out. Feel the nature of support in the right leg, left leg, right arm. Are there any areas that are trying to overachieve and do the most? What are the areas that aren't doing much? Because they're there. Breathe in. Exhale, left hand down. Step the right foot up. Half flat back. Breath in. Forward fold. Release. I'm going to keep my knees bent a lot of the time to forgive my back. Half flat back. Now pull the navel up to the back of the spine. Try to engage your core. Exhale, forward fold. Try not to hover back in the heels. Inhale all the way up. Let's root, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Release. Half flat back. Palms down, stepping the plank. Lowering through chaturanga, elbows shaving your ribs. Breath in, first time cobra, keeping the hips down, elbows bent. Where's your breath? Where's your mind? And downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, look forward. Let's step, walk, maybe jump the feet up in between your hands. Half flat back, breath in. Forward fold, breathing out as you go. Inhale, draw the breath as you rise. You complete the rise, you complete the breath. Forward fold, expiring the breath with the fold. Half flat back. Palms down, stepping to your plank. Lowering through. Inhale, feel the movement with breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, right leg lifts, point the toe, open the hip. Exhale, shift forward, knee to chest. Just keep shifting forward, hold. Breathe. Inhale it up, point the toe, open the hip. What can you let go of? So much we can let go of. We're going to bring that right foot through, stay on the back toes, sink in the hips. Left hand down, let's twist. Keep driving that left heel back, inhale. Exhale, right elbow, right knee, spin the left foot flat, open it up, warrior two. Side angle. All right, so some of us don't need this elbow here. Some of us can bring this hand here. Or maybe find yourself midway and put a block right here. Be in the back leg, thrust the hips, breathe. Sink in those hips. Sink it down, sink it down, sink it down. Good. Both hands down, step back to plank. Lower through. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Tops of the feet down, knees off the floor. Arms strong and straight, shoulders down. Grow tall through the back of the head. Breath. And downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, let's point the toe, open the hip. Feel this. Where are you? In your support structure, both arms, right leg, hip lifting. Where's the breath? Shift forward, knee to chest. Keep shifting forward. Keep drawing that knee up. Is that left leg done? Is it done? Is it done? Inhale it up. Lift the leg. What can you surrender? Can you surrender your neck, your head, your eyelids, your jaw? Drool. Let's bring the left foot through. Find your lunge. Right hand down. Revolve. Breath. Feel your feet, especially that left foot. Where are you pressing down from? Is it even? Are you only in the heel? Can you feel more of the surface of that foot? How does it feel to use the foot fully here? Good. I'm going to bring that left elbow to the left knee. Spin the right foot flat. Opening it up, side angle. Maybe you start here and eventually bring that left hand down. Breath. You be in your body, the way your body is allowing you to be. Be in your body, in your mind, in your breath, the way they will allow you to be. Free. Free. No pressure in that thought, no pressure in your breath. What does open feel like? And just give yourself to it. Surrender to opening. Breathe. Both hands down, stepping to plank. Lower through. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Ready, inhale. Exhale, look forward. Let's travel the feet up in between our hands. Half flat back. Forward fold. Inhale, root and rise. Exhale, forward fold. Fold it in. Half flat back. Palms down, stepping to plank. Lowering through. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Make a choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, point the toe, open the hip. Good. Exhale, knee to chest. Keep shifting forward. Are we done shifting? Are we done lifting that knee to the chest? Inhale it up. Let that breath in. Make space. Exhale, bring that right foot through. Stay on the back toes. Sink in the hips. What's opening? What's opening? Breathe. Left hand down. Revolve. Revolve from the base of your spine. Stamp that right foot down. Feel your heat building. A patient, slow heat. Good. Side angle. Right elbow or the right hand down. Spin that back foot flat. Open your heart. Maybe close your eyes. All right. I'm going to take my left hand behind me. Maybe it comes inside of the hip. Some of you may want to take that right hand down and find that left. Open your heart. Breathe. Keep twisting that chest open. Bend that right knee. Draw the shoulders down. Lengthen your neck. Breathe. Stamp the right foot down. It's not just hanging out there. Push it down. Push the left foot down. Breathe. Good. Release. Hands down. Step to plank. Lower through. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath. Change something right now about your down dog. Left leg lifts, point the toe, open the hip. Exhale, shift forward, knee to chest. What's the back leg doing? Can it do more of it? Is it fully there? Or is it just mailing it in? Inhale it up, open the hip. Exhale, we're going to bring that foot through. Stay on the back toes. Sink in the hips. Draw the chest up. Can you intentionally lengthen your spine? Do you believe you can? Or do you stop yourself from trying because you just don't even believe it? You just don't even want to hear it. Maybe you don't even hear it at all because you're thinking about the next thing. Be here now. Right hand down, twist. Be here now. What can you feel and be present with in your hips, your belly, your rib cage? What are they doing? What's stable? What's moving? What's that back leg doing? Could it straighten more? I'm holding myself accountable. Breathe. Good. Side angle. Spinning the back foot flat. I'm going to keep my back to you. Opening it up, maybe. Side angle. Sink in those hips. What do I not want to let go of to find depth? Can I deepen by letting go? What gets tapped in my fear about letting go? Maybe you bring that right hand around behind you. Some of you may reach that left hand back. Breath. Chest open. Feel your organs working, your breath working. Release. Both hands down. Step to plank. Lower through. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath. Press the heels back. Tilt the tailbone up. Believe you can lengthen your spine. Believe you can lengthen the muscles in the backs of your legs. Believe you can do so by letting go. We'll come down to the knees, find child's pose, flip the palms up. All right, we're going to flip the palms down. Forearms parallel. Shift forward, chin over thumbs. Tuck the toes, lengthen the legs, forearm plank. Breath. We're going to twist, bring it back. Twist, bring it back. Maybe touch the hip, bring it back. Touch the hip, bring it back. Breathe.
Come to center. Drop the head down. Hips go up. Don't let the hands come together. Dolphin. Walk the feet in. Press the heels back. Breathe. Press the heels back. Tilt the tailbone up. Good. We'll come down to the knees. Roll it up till we're standing on the knees. Hands either to the low back or to your hamstrings. Hips forward, chest up. Ustrasana. If the hands come down, they come down even. Don't seesaw. Lift your waist off your hips. And child's pose. Feel your breath, feel your body. Ask them to work together. Is your breath asking your body to slow down? Is your body asking your breath to slow down? How about your body and your breath asking your mind to slow down? Be here now. Let's lengthen the arms out in front of us. Inhale, come forward, shift forward, plank. Legs together. Good. Lift the hips up and back down, dog. Breathe in. Breathe out, look forward, step, walk, jump the feet up. Half flat back, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up, root and rise. Exhale, forward fold, pull it in, let the neck go. Half flat back, squeeze the thighs. Exhale, palms down, step to plank, lower through. Breath in, cobra or up dog. We're gonna quicken. Exhale, down dog, so you may want to modify. Breathe in, look forward. Step walker, jump the feet up. Maybe you skip some things. Half flat back. Forward fold, connect with you. Chair pose, bend the knees, butt back, lift the chest, weights in the heels. Forward fold, exhale. Half flat back. Palms down, step to plank, legs together, maybe knees down lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right leg lifts neutral. Breath in. Exhale, bring the foot through. Back foot flat, warrior one. Bend the right knee. Right hip back, left hip forward. And hands down. Step to plank. Lower through. Smooth, controlled, calm. Inhale, cobra. Make space for that breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, breath in. Exhale, bring the left foot through. Back foot flat. Inhale it up. Be stable before you come up. Choose stability first. Hands down. Step to plank. Lower through. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, step walker, jump the feet up. Half flat back. Forward fold, really pull it in, squeeze those thighs, don't drive by your yoga. Inhale, root and rise. Can you feel the rooting? Can you feel the rising somewhere? Forward fold. Half flat back. Palms down, step to plank, lower through. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, point the toe, open the hip. Good. Exhale, shift forward, knee to chest. Inhale it up. Lift, make more space, stay rooted. Exhale, bring the foot through. Find your lunge. Left hand down, twist. Side angle. When we're stable, we're peaceful. When we root and ground, we're peaceful. Find whatever bind works for you. Can you open your heart no matter where you choose to be in your body? No matter how life contorts us, don't compromise that heart. Are we still loving? Are we still forgiving? Can we feel it somewhere? Release. Come up, warrior two. Sink. Sink in order to rise. Sink in order to rise. Good. Let's reverse. Sink in order to rise, in order to elevate, in order to learn, in order to grow. Good. Windmill the hands down to the floor. Step to plank. Lower through. Inhale. Cobra or up dog. Treat your heart the way it needs to be treated. Let your breath lead the way. And downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Remember, you can skip stuff. What works for you. Don't sacrifice your ground. Exhale. Knee to chest. Inhale it up. Exhale. We're going to bring that foot through. Stay on the ball of the back foot. Sink in those legs. Don't be afraid of them. Let's surrender. Right hand down. Revolve. Feel every sensation through all of your pores, through all of your veins, your whole nervous system network. Side angle. Spin the back foot flat. Choose where that left arm wants to be. Open the chest. Lengthen the neck. Root. Get that stability. The stability makes us look peaceful because guess what? When we're stable, we are at peace. We know our foundation. We know we're attached to solid ground. Solid ground in principle, solid ground in body. Find your wrap if you want. Feel that foundation help you with your heart. Release. Open those arms. Open your wings. Believe you can fly. Okay, so we're going to sink to rise. Sink in those legs to lift the upper body. Good. Reverse. Back arm down the back leg. Your reverse. Give it your flourish. Thank your legs. Make sure the mind hasn't started to command and demand. We're here to feel. We're here to surrender. Ready. Windmill. Hands down to the floor. Lift the foot. Step to plank. Lower through. Inhale. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Good. Come down to your knees. Child's pose. Flip the palms. Feel your strength. Spend time with it. Feel that heartbeat. Feel the heat coming off of you. Feel your breath. Make more room for it. Get used to this. Let this level of activation become normal. Good. We're going to flip the palms. Maybe walk forward a little bit. Come back to that forearm plank. Chin over thumbs. I'm going to come forward on my mat. Lengthen the legs. Squeeze those inner thighs. See the role that the legs play so that the arms and the core don't have to do it all. Good. And we'll twist. 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 Twist, twist, twist. Where's your breath? Twist, twist. Where's your mind? Come to center. Lift the butt. Drop the head. Walk the feet in. Pressing the heels back. Squeeze the thighs. Now can you draw your shoulders away from your ears? Can you let the breath find its way? Let the breath find its way. Shoulders away from ears. Good. We'll bring the knees down. Roll it up till we're standing on these knees. Create a little space in between your inner thighs. So a fist width here. Hands to the low back or the hamstrings. And lift. Hips forward. Lift the waist. Lift the rib cage off your hips. Eyelids heavy. What do you see?
feel your ears. What do you hear inside of you? Hear the sound of your breath. Let go and just fall into a bath of sensation. And bring ourselves up. Child's pose. Choose to change something. Maybe your legs come a little closer together in your child's pose. Maybe you're bringing your arms behind you. All right, if you're joining, great. If you're not, great. Spend as much time in child's pose as you need. Join us if you want, wherever you choose to jump in. Maybe start your own sequence, connecting in with your body, your breath, your mind, interacting with one another. Surrender being strength. Feeling, not forcing. Empowerment, not just feeling powerful. Reach the arms out in front of you. Inhale, come forward to hands and knees. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Maybe shake your head yes or no. Can you feel your waist lifting you, not your arms? Could you try to lift from the sides of your waist, as though your hands were on both sides of your waist, pulling you, sliding you up to the ceiling? Wouldn't that be great if somebody came and gave you a manual assist in your down dog right now? Could you give yourself that manual assist? What is the state of your root, your stability? Feel your feet, your legs, your heels. Are they trying too hard? Let them find some ease, some trust. Good. Breathe in, tilt the tailbone up. Exhale, look forward, step, walk, or jump the feet up. Half flat back. Forward fold. That's an exhale. Breath in as we rise. Forward fold. Breath in, half flat. Palms down, stepping the plank, lowering through. Breathe out. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, point the toe, open the hip, feel your support structure. Exhale, knee to chest, quiet mind, be right here. Inhale it open, even if you're just noticing the patterns on your mat. Exhale, bring that foot through, find your lunge. Good. Twisting it open. If you want a little added extra, reach that left arm forward. Breathe. Side angle. Right hand where you need to be. Spin the back foot flat. Thrust the hips. Be the bread in the toaster. Go nowhere without your breath. Find your wrap if you want. You don't have to. Feel the legs. Feel the hips. Feel the waist and the pelvis. Release. Open those arms once again. Bringing ourselves up, warrior two. Come on, square those hips, everybody. Ooh. Reverse, sink in it. Sink in it. Where's your trust? Windmill, hands down. Step to plank. Lower through. Cobra or up dog. You don't have to always go for the max. Something soft and squishy in the middle might be needed. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to chest. You don't have to go to my pace. Inhale it up. Exhale, bring the foot through. Find your lunge. Don't be in a hurry. Find all the ooey gooey in it. Are you in that back leg? Are you stamping the left foot down? Right hand down. What's ready in the middle of you to twist? To the twist. Some of you may wish to reach. Breathe. Good. Side angle. Spin the back foot flat. Open it up.
Maybe you're bind. Where does the body not want to make space? Is it that it doesn't have strength or that it doesn't trust? Is it too tight? Is it too loose? Is it unknown? Is it tired? Release. Bringing ourselves up, warrior two. I'm sliding away. Reverse. Good. Let's windmill those hands down. Step to plank. Lower through. Up dog or cobra. And downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Step walk or jump the feet up. Half flat back. Squeeze the thighs. Flare the toes. Make space. Forward fold. Release and surrender something. Inhale, root and rise. You can rise from your root. Forward fold, let it go. Inhale, half flat. Palms down, stepping to plank. Lower through. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out, step walk, jump the feet up. Half flat back, are your feet even? Forward fold. Where's the weight in your legs? Bend the knees, sink the butt back, chair. Hear your breath. Hear your heartbeat. Be in it fully. Love it. Don't run from it. This is your power. That stillness and that quietude, this is your power. Forward fold. Ah. Half flat back. Palms down, step to plank. Lower through. Up dog or cobra. What's opening in the hips? The belly. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts neutral. Keep pressing the right heel down. What's the support of the arms doing? Good. We'll bring the foot through. Back foot flat. Rising up. Warrior one. Arms are the last thing on our mind. Can you rise from inside of you? Don't reach through the shoulders. Reach through your heart. Lead with your heart. Don't be afraid to lead with your heart. Trust your foundation. And lead with the heart to the degree it can right now. Let the mind stop telling you what to do. Feel what the heart has to give and love it. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come down. Step to plank. Lower through. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Right heel lifts nice and neutral. Keep that right heel down. Let your head go. Feel rising and rooting at the same time. Exhale the foot through, back foot flat. Left hip back, right hip forward. Only rise according to the root you have. Maybe close your eyes. Inhale, trust your root. Exhale, hands come down. Step to plank. Lower through. Up dog or cobra, shoulders back. Let it in. Exhale, child's pose. Palms up. Good. We'll flip the palms. Arms parallel. Palms spread. Engage in your root with those palms, the whole surface of the palms. Can you press the middle of your hand down? We'll shift forward, chin over thumbs. Lengthen the legs back, forearm plank. Breath. Push the heels back. Jaw is soft. Lift the hips. Drop the head down, dolphin. Walk the feet in. And knees down, roll it up. Camel. Hands to the low back or the hamstrings, eyes open or closed. Feel your root, your stability. Let that give you peace. Let that give you the safety to open your heart. Whatever degree it will. Don't judge it. Don't compare it. Feel it, breathe it. Child's pose when you're ready. We'll roll ourselves up. Swing and sweep the legs through. Legs out in front of us. Breath in. Exhale, taking it forward. Maybe you're holding the feet, ankles, shins. Lift the chest. Maybe lift some of our own flesh. Make room for yourselves into this comfy, cozy house called our bodies. Squeeze inner thighs rolling inward. Draw the shoulders back. Breathe this shape. Live and expand in this shape. And we'll roll that spine up, bringing the right foot in. I'm going to lengthen the left arm up. I'm going to cross that. For me, I am going to lift and cross that left elbow outside of the right knee. You could wrap if you would prefer, all right? So I'm going to get length, though, stretching the ribs, get a little bit more space. Get that elbow out, bring that hand close to the hip, breath in, sit up, squeeze the left thigh, exhale, twist. Low belly, low waist. And release, lengthen those legs. Breath in, flex the toes. Exhale, fold it forward. Draw those shoulders away from your ears and neck. Rolling that spine up. Bringing this left leg in. My left hand is giving me support. Remember I said you could just wrap here. Some of us are trying to get a little bit more space, stretching the side waist muscles. We've been using that core a lot. So, stretch it out. Breath in, sit up. Exhale, twist.
With every exhale, see if there's more room to be had. Will it let you in? Don't force yourself in. Do we know what that is? Do we know how to ask for that to happen? Asking permission in our own bodies. And release both legs out in front of us. Breath in. Exhale, taking it forward. And we'll bring ourselves back up. Good. In honor of last week's crew, we'll do a little angry bird, okay? We'll do our double pigeon. I'm going to start with my bottom leg being my right leg, parallel with the edge of my mat here. And I'm going to bring the left ankle on top of the right knee. This is not for everybody, all right? Some of us end up looking like this because this is so tight. So really respect where you are in your body. Ooh, my left hip and left sacrum is like, let's see what you got in mind here, Thurston. All right, shin over shin, ankle over knee, knee over ankle. Use the muscles of your own waist to lift you up. All right. So I've got my left arm on top, so I'm going to bring my left arm under. Now, eagle or bear, whichever, a hug could feel really good. I'm working my neck here in this hug. You could work your neck in the eagle as well. Could you grow tall from your navel? Can you press both knees open while you're here without your arms? Every inhale, grow taller without forcing. Let's twist left. Center, and let's twist right. Center, lift the elbows, breathe. And now we're going to see about letting our eagle swoop over the pigeon. And if the elbows can go past the shins, you just slide right on over there. Try to keep pushing the hips down. Root. We get peace in our root. We get serenity in our root. Because we're not trying to go beyond what the root will support. Acceptance. Release the arms. Let your head go. Relax the groin. Check in. Do you know? What are you doing in your ankles, your toes, your calves, your hips? And we'll roll the spine up. Good. We're just going to do a simple switch. No razzle-dazzle today. All right. We'll bring the bottom leg parallel with your mat. I'm trying to find that parallel line. Now ankle over knee, knee over ankle. This is my side. I feel it a little bit, but it's not. Look, I'm number one, just grateful. To be not where I was. Lift. Pressing that knee open. Lifting. All right. Space. Can we see that? Space. Yeah. Space. Good. I'm going to bring the right under. Left over. I'm going to twist. Release and twist. And release and lift. Breath. Root the legs. Can you press the knees open here? Just a little.
And exhale, coming up and over. Woo! Try to relax the groin. Let your body weight sink into those hips. Let your hips permit the body weight to sink. Let your belly expand and breathe. If you haven't let the arms go, let them go. And identify some other area of your body and will it to just let go. Gain its trust. And let the mind think whatever it wants to think. Maybe it's like, oh, that's all wrong. It's out of alignment, blah, blah, blah. And just let it exhaust itself. Running around the room screaming that the house is on fire, and it's not. You can let go. Relax the groin, relax the hips. And we'll roll the spine up. Nice work, everybody. We're going to make our way down to lying down on our mat. Maybe make sure you've got either a block or a blanket or a pillow nearby in case you need it for our bridge spaces. So go ahead and recline. I'm going to switch us out to something else. Just lie down in Shavasana. Let yourselves just lie down in Shavasana. Stretch the arms overhead. Just a nice big stretch. We'll walk the legs over to the right and then let them go limp. We'll walk the upper body over to the right. See if you can get your shoulder blades to remain flat on the floor. And then let go. Test it. Your jaw, your neck. Are your shoulders hunched up by your ears? Can you draw the shoulder blades down? Are you releasing the weight of your waist into the floor? Hips heavy, legs heavy. We'll walk the upper body back to neutral. Legs back to neutral. Without using the hands, we'll draw the knees into the belly. Send the heels up to the sky, Viparita Karani. Flex the toes, point the toes. Press your spine into the floor. Feel that stable, secure, rooted feeling in your spine. Good, knees to the belly. Bring those feet down. Straighten the legs. And deep breath. Sigh it out. Gonna walk the legs over to the left. Upper body over to the left.
it go. Go limp. Test it. Just test it. If you must tense, you will re-grip. Now, without moving, what is happening in your body? What is slowly letting go, letting go? Can you feel individual states of change in progress? How does it feel to just let those states of change be? We'll walk the legs back to center or upper body, whichever you want to do first. Then the upper body. Without using the arms, we'll draw the legs into the chest. Straightening the legs up to the ceiling. Inner thighs as close together as we can. Feel out. Are you on the left side of your hip more or the right side? Left side of your spine more or the right side? Maybe kind of sway and rock a little and then come to neutral and see, where do I go automatically and how does it feel to try to bring equilibrium when we thought we knew equilibrium? Good. We'll bring the knees into the chest. We'll bring the feet down. Separate the feet a few inches apart. Walk the heels as close to your butt as is comfortable. Arms remaining overhead, pressing down through the feet, thrusting through the hips. Lift. Imagine you've got a yoga block between your thighs. Try not to let your knees splay and don't drop the block. Soften your shoulders. And let's lower the hips down. Good. I'm going to cross left ankle over right knee and then just roll over to the right. So I'm laying the side of my right thigh on the floor, sole of the left foot flat on the floor. I'm going to take my right hand and push that left hip open while asking my back to twist open to the left. Can you draw that left hip up and back? Keep the left foot flush with the floor. Let's gradually come on back to center. We're just going to go over to the other side. So if you'll let that ankle stay on top of the right knee, it'll help pull this right knee down, stretching the top of the right thigh and right hip. You could add a little extra little hip thrust with the right hip if you like. And practice doing nothing. Practicing less being more. What's happening in the mind when we say let's do less? When it keeps asking, well, what else? Well, what else? And you say, this is it. And how much more are we getting to know aspects of this joint, aspects of the flesh that wrap around to the buttock, attaching into the lower back. Because we're sitting and we're holding and we're feeling.
We're getting to know. Not label, not define. Just getting to know. Then we'll come on back to center. Now, if we can, we'll keep this ankle crossed and we'll draw this right knee into the chest. Once you're in it and you're kind of stable, feel out. Are you rolled onto the left side of your spine or the right side of your spine? Or could you be dead center? Do we know? Equilibrium. What is balance? What's our automatic default balance, and how out of balance is that? Breath in, breath out. We're going to release that foot down, uncross the ankle. Now you could rest your arms down alongside your waist if you prefer for another bridge. Or we could reach the arms overhead. Whatever is going to work for us. Separate your feet a few inches apart. Knees a few inches apart. We're going to press down through the feet and lift the hips. If you kept the arms down alongside your waist, maybe shimmy the shoulder blades closer together behind you, and that might allow your hands to come together. Wherever you've chosen your arms to be, let's come back to the feet. Feel each toe. How engaged are they in being your root? Where's the weight being pressed in both of your feet? Are you using as much of the sole of the foot as you can? Can you not dump into the arch of the foot? How about the hips now? Can they lift? Can you send the breath into that space? Soften your shoulders, your neck, your buttocks. Are you pushing with one leg more than the other? If you've got the hands together, release them, and we'll all gradually, slowly lower those hips down. We'll cross the right ankle above the left knee. We're going to roll now onto the left hip. Okay? And then I'm going to take my left hand and press that right thigh up, keeping the right foot flat, then asking my back here if it wants to come on down this way. Feeling the twist in the spine, the openness in this hip. Letting the breath massage the psoas, all of our tissues. Hear your breath. Be with the sensations. Don't question them. Don't judge them. Don't force them. Get to know them. Okay, I'm going to start to come on back to center. We're going to do this twist by keeping that ankle on that knee, letting that left knee drop inside. That ankle is on that thigh, pressing that hip up a little bit. You don't have to do the thrust if you don't want. Letting the arms fall.
Release gripping in the pelvis, the spine, the neck, the shoulders. Loosen the grip you have on yourself. Loosen the grip you have on life. Okay, we're going to gradually come on back to center. Hang out there if you're really having a good yummy time. I'm going to pull that left knee into the chest, bringing that right shin closer, finding a clasp that works, softening into the back, softening into the shoulders. Check in on your equilibrium on your spine. I was a little bit much on the right side of my spine there, so that was a good reminder. I can definitely feel my breath more in the front of my belly than in my low back. So I'm trying to mentally and physically will that breath to expand in that direction. Two more breaths. And we'll release that left foot down. We'll bring both knees into the chest, uncrossing, hug. All right, we're going to send the legs up. If you want to do shoulder stand at the wall, go ahead and position yourself now with your legs up the wall. If you're going to do shoulder stand freestanding, the reason I said find a wall is because I'd like to hold it for a little bit. I'd like to see if we could find, say, 10 to 15 breaths, maybe 20. If this is new to you, please put your legs and your butt up against a wall or your legs on a piece of furniture and just let your knees bend, a sofa or a chair. And then you're just going to use your feet to push down and push up and just do a supported stand. But otherwise, I think some of you here are working on that unsupported, well, it still is a supported shoulder stand, Sarvangasana. All right, so if you're at the wall, we're going to bend our knees, bring the feet to the wall. You're going to push your feet into the wall and lift your hips. If you're freestanding, we're going to use the arms to push down, hoist the hips up, bend the elbows, bring the hands to the low back. And we start to give the upper back support. So you walk the hands up the back. If you're at the wall, walk your hands up the back, your feet are on the wall, and just try to thrust the hips a little, give yourself support. Lift your chin away from the chest a little, don't turn your neck. 10 breaths. Relax your belly. Close the eyes, relax your throat. Relax your face and forehead. If you've got to come down, come down. You could always just bring your knees toward the forehead for a rest, and then legs back up. I've got about 5 more breaths myself. Calm breaths. Soothing breaths.
wall, just go ahead and lower your butt down, legs staying up the wall. If you're freestanding, let the knees come toward the forehead. Maybe straighten the legs. Release the arms. And then just slowly try to control a smooth lowering of the low back to the floor. Feel your breath. Feel the easing of the body as it returns to the earth. If you're at the wall, maybe keep the legs up the wall. Maybe do a butterfly at the wall. We're on the floor. We can lengthen the legs out or go to butterfly with the legs. Adjust the hips for comfort, shoulders for comfort. If there's any poses that you feel like you need after that shoulder span, please give it to yourselves. You integrating, letting your body lead and tell you what it needs. Letting your breath lead. That's power. That's empowering. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Shavasana. Well, let's be present with our awareness. Awareness of all of our being, physical, breath, mental, spiritual, as one. No separate parts. No separate parts. We'll wiggle the toes and the fingers. Maybe stretch. We'll bring the knees in, rolling over. Whatever side speaks to you, I'm coming over to my right for a fetal position. Don't shortchange this. Soak this up in your memory banks. Feeling the cradling, feeling the hugging, the nestling, the safety, the patience. We don't have to go anywhere for this. It's in us. We have to give it space and time and permission. You gotta get familiar with it and don't just drive by it. Let this sink in. This is just as valid as your planks. Just as valid as your chair, your warrior two. We'll gradually bring ourselves up to a comfortable seated space.
could sit crisscross applesauce or sukhasana. Or some of you are working toward a lotus. This is half lotus, bringing this heel up toward this hip bone. If you're working toward your full lotus, that may be super contraindicated on those knees, bringing these heels up toward these hip bones. This isn't any better yoga. Okay? This is just saying, this is where my knees are, and you don't know. I could be like super duper pulling on something that's uncomfortable. So just be mindful not to want to emulate or judge ourselves against anyone else's body. We're learning the language, that internal language outside of ourselves, of what's too much, of what's too little, of what's equilibrium, and how do we grow new equilibrium. Single Om if you wish to join. Wide open throat, wide open diaphragm. So keep the belly relaxed. Hands at the heart center. All the love and light in me is a reflection of the love and the light in you. Keep shining. Namaste. Thank you all so very much for coming and for sharing in practice today. I hope that there was new exploration, new growth, new knowledge, new learning in body and breath and mind. And I hope that there's aspects of your practice that you can carry with you off the mat into the world. Peace, everybody. So good to have you all joining us. And I hope to see you all soon. Namaste, everybody.